One not quite right. There's the all clear now. Ready and racing. Educate flopped out of the boxes, missed it by 2 lengths. First out Synology, and away quickly is Pioneer over on the outside, the Centurion. Then Bolshevik, who's going to settle about 5th on the outside. Quick Manoeuvre caught deep from Dover Street, moving up on the inside. After missing the start, Educate is shoving through behind those Bonazzi, then Breaker's Edge, and last of all is Defence Force. Going now towards the 800 metre mark, and the leader Pioneer by 3 parts of a length, the Centurion. 2.5 then to Synology, and over on the outside of it then comes at the head of the others would have been Quick Manoeuvre, with Bolshevik back along the inside, Dover Street and Educate. Bonazzi's a long way back before the turn with Breaker's Edge, and last of all is Defence Force. 500 metres out, and Pioneer a neck in front of the Centurion. A length and a half to Bolshevik closing over on the inside. Niggled at just a little is Synology. Then Quick Manoeuvre from the rear of the field. Bonazzi, Educate back near the inside, Defence Force, and Dover Street dropped out to the tail as they corner 250 out, and Pioneer going okay at the moment from Defence Force. Synology ridden up on the inside, and then Bolshevik further back, Quick Manoeuvre, and down the outside is Bonazzi joining in quickly. In front here is Pioneer over on the outside. Bonazzi is rattling home with Bolshevik in the centre, but it's Bonazzi taking the lead near home, and Bonazzi's going to win the first, coming from near the tail. Scores by a length and a quarter to Bolshevik and Pioneer. Then Quick Manoeuvre, Educate, Synology behind it, Breaker's Edge. Next in Defence Force, followed then by the Centurion, and last in was Dover Street. Number 2, Bonazzi, Eddie Wilkinson. 2 into photo. Number 2, Bonazzi, ridden by Eddie Wilkinson, takes out race number 1 here, coming from near the tail of the field with a powerful finishing run in a time of 1:13.5. Number 3 is second, Bolshevik, ridden by Greg Hall, and number 12, Pioneer, Darren Gauci. Now Plush Rule to move in. Last one to come up. Set to go. 1600 metres the journey. Race number 2. Favourite stands up in barrier 1, Corinna Pirate. They're away okay. Beautiful line. Northern Warrior, one of the first out. Nitro wants the lead. Goes up quickly with Proud Poet. Corinna Habit then dropping back. Inca Man, the widest runner, is Plush Rule as they drive to that bottom corner, and Worthy Night is now 2 lengths away at the rear. Plush Rule's going to take over as they swing towards the 1200 metre mark. Leads by a length and a half to Proud Poet going to second. Northern Warrior dropping into the box seat third, and following it Corinna Habit. Out to deeper on the track there was Nitro. Further back in the race Inca Man, and last a length and a half to Worthy Night. 1,000 metres out as they work along the back, and the leader Plush Rule by a length and a half or 2 to Proud Poet, 2 to Northern Warrior. Then Nitro caught over on the outside of Corinna Habit, and splitting the pair is Inca Man, and a length and a quarter off last of all is Worthy Night. Down towards the 800 metre mark they swing, and it's still the bolter Plush Rule out in front by a length to Proud Poet. 2 away Northern Warrior, then Nitro on the outside of Corinna Habit, Inca Man, and last of all is Worthy Night about to peel out 4 deep. As they swing down towards the 650, it's Plush Rule just in front of Nectar Proud Poet. Northern Warrior easing around the outside, and Nitro coming 4 wide. Then Corinna Habit waiting for a run behind them, Inca Man, and under the whip is Worthy Night as they race up towards the turn. 450 out, and Proud Poet takes the lead with Northern Warrior and Nitro making a line of 3. 2 lengths to Inca Man, then Corinna Pirate not doing enough at the moment from Worthy Night as Plush Rule drops out on the corner. 250 out, and Proud Poet just in front of Northern Warrior. Nitro over on the outside, then Inca Man and Corinna Pirate now coming 4 deep. In front now Northern Warrior as they straighten up from Nitro. Proud Poet, now Corinna Pirate starting to put in. Northern Warrior in front. Corinna Pirate on the outside has got him. No, Corinna Pirate took the lead near home, and Corinna Pirate gets in by a long neck. 2 Northern Warrior, 3rd Nitro from Proud Poet, Inca Man, then Worthy Night, and last in was Plush Rule. Number 3, Corinna Habit, ridden by... It comes up, and they're set for the 3rd. Ready. Starter has a good line. Racing. Oh, low, Latilla stood there in the stalls. It's missed it badly, Latilla. It can't come out. It seems to be stuck there somehow or other. So it's not going to take its place in the race. Lotilla, as they run down to the judge, it's Gaelic Joy in front of her, Independence and Baby. 2 lengths away, dropping to 4th, Corinthian Arch, then Beaufort, Miss Rhubarber, behind it Alfred's Jewel, then Kitty's Wish, and last of all is Red Nelda as they go towards the 1600 down the side, and her Independence now takes the lead from Gaelic Joy. 2 lengths to Baby to 3rd, a length and a half Corinthian Arch over on the outside from Beaufort, Miss, then Rhubarber, behind it Kitty's Wish inside Alfred's Jewel, and 2 last of all is Red Nelda, with Lotilla taking no part out in the race. As they swing down towards the 1400, and the leader, Her Independence, and they're walking. Second place in Gaelic Joy. Baby is third. Over on the outside, pulling now is Corinthian Arch, followed by Beaufort Miss on the inside of Rhubarber. A length and a half to Kitty's Wish with Alfred's Duel, and last of all is Red Nelda. 1200 metres out as they go down the back. It's Her Independence, and they're only walking here, leading by 3 parts of a length. Now a half length to Gaelic Joy. 2 lengths to Baby on the inside of Corinthian Arch. Another 2 to Rhubarber, who's midfield inside at Beaufort Miss at the 1000. Then comes Alfred's Duel, Kitty's Wish, and last of all is Red Nelda. Well, this is going to develop into a sprint home, one would think, as they swing towards the 800, where the leader was Her Independence by a neck to Gaelic Joy. 2.5 Corinthian Arch, who's third. Baby niggled at then from Rhubarber. Over on the inside, Beaufort's Miss from Alfred's Duel, Kitty's Wish, and last is Red Nelda. As they go to the 650, the leader was Her Independence, tackled strongly by Corinthian Arch on the outside. Gaelic Joy is there. Rhubarber now letting go, going to fourth. Baby on the inside, struggling from Alfred's Duel. Beaufort Miss, then Kitty's Wish, and Red Nelda as they come towards the turn. A little over 400 to travel, and Her Independence headed here by Corinthian Arch. Closing on the outside as Rhubarber, 2 lengths further back to Alfred's Duel, running on, and they're well clear of the rest, headed by Baby as they come around the turn. Her Independence kicking back again. It joins Corinthian Arch, but Rhubarber joins the pair. Alfred's Duel having the last crack at them, but taking the lead, Rhubarber with 100 metres left to go. Alfred's Duel on the outside, going to second from Corinthian Arch and Her Independence. Rhubarber in front. Alfred's Duel is trying hard, but Rhubarber is too good, and Rhubarber gets in by 3 parts of a length to Alfred's Duel. Her Independence, I think, is kicked to get third from Corinthian Arch, Baby. Then Beaufort Miss, followed in by Gaelic Joy. Well back then Red Nelda, and last of all was Kitty's Wish, with Lotilla taking no part in the race. Number 1, Rhubarber, ridden by... Now Brigley are coming up riderless. Goes in without a problem. And once Wilkinson is back in the saddle, we'll be set to go. Just about ready now. Inside runner Danford, one of the popular picks. 2,040 metres the journey. Race number 4. Well, Carptonite laying against the side of the gates. Racing now. Came out cleanly, Carptonite, one of the first out. Brugal Force, Comet King began okay, and also Santiro. Danford over on the inside from Tumble Home, Carptonite. Alpha Marty, then Centre Century, dropping back Tomahawk Tom, and with it was Briglia. They're tightly packed, a bit of checking going on as they leave the straight, and here taking over is Brugal Force by a length and a half. Comet King, and Tumble Home drops into the box seat. Now Carptonite is caught out 4 deep, so has to go forward now as they go to the 1600, and one of the popular picks, Carptonite, goes up to take the lead from Brugal Force. 2.5 then Comet King. Santiro caught out a little bit deep on the inside. Tumble Home followed by Centre Century. 2 away Ultra Marty on the outside of Danford. Second last Tomahawk Tom, and last on the inside is Briglia. 1,300 metres out as they work towards the back, and Brugal Force again takes the lead from Carptonite, steadying on the outside. Tumble Home is 3.5 away. 1.5 to Comet King on the inside, and neck back. Then comes Centre Century. A length and a half behind it was Santiro, followed by Danford, Ultra Marty, Briglia, and last of all is Tomahawk Tom. They work over towards the 1,000, and the leader Brugal Force by a length and a half to Carptonite. Third Tumble Home inclined to pull a little. Comet King ahead away on his outside from Centre Century. 3 parts Santiro. A length away then Tomahawk Tom going to the outside of Alpha Marty. Danford on the inside, and last of all is Briglia. 800 metres out, and Brugal Force leading by 3 parts to Carptonite. Comet King over on the outside, 3 deep. Then comes Centre Century poking up on the rails from Tumble Home. Wider out Tomahawk Tom as they come towards the 600 metre mark from Santiro. Then next was Briglia, Alpha Marty, and Danford under the whip over on the inside, but they jam up. Carptonite takes the lead before the turn, tackled by Comet King. On the inside, then trying to get through Santiro from Tomahawk Tom and Tumble Home, and then Centre Century to the outside, Briglia, Danford and Alpha Marty, but only 4 lengths first to last as Carptonite leads around the turn. A half length to Comet King, Tumble Home under the whip. Further back then Centre Century, and then Santiro, Briglia to the outside. It's Carptonite in front in the straight. Tumble Home the danger on the outside. Carptonite and Tumble Home, they clear away from Centre Century, and then Briglia, but Tumble Home takes the lead near home, and Tumble Home gets in. Tumble Home wins by a half length on the line. Second place in Carp Tonight, third in Centre Century, then Alpha Marty, Santiro, Briglia, Danford, well back Brugal Force, Tomahawk Tom, and last in Comet King. Number 7, Tumble Home, Brett Preble. The makings of a pretty smart little horse. Number 7, Tumble Home, ridden by Brett Preble, takes out Toad favourite number 8. And that is Cornwall Queen at $5.50. Another wide open affair here. Now Blazer Carno, the former Tasmanian, moving in. And they're set for a start. The Australia Day plate. Ready. Stand well. Waiting for the all clear, which isn't there as yet. Well, there's obviously a problem somewhere. The side onto us here, so I just can't tell. Now there's the all clear, and they're racing. They've jumped away in a perfect line. Lust Classique from the north and Sweet Delight away quickly with My Fabulous Star, Tinakadua. Going forward there, Regencia over on the outside. Blazer Carno, Miss Tesla drifting back with Fleischer on the inside as Cornwall Queen. As they race over by the 900 metre mark, we've got a mad charge. Regencia the outside, Lust Classique. Regencia deep on the inside from the north there. 4 in front of My Fabulous Star and Sweet Delight. 2 away, Blazer Carno on the inside of it, Tinakadua, Miss Tesla, Cornwall Queen. And 3 to Fleischer. Down towards the 700. And from the north and Lust Classique in front. Regencia now drops back to take the trial from My Fabulous Star, Sweet Delight. A length and a half to Miss Tesla, starting to work home from Blazer Carno. Tinakadua stumbled there on the inside. Cornwall Clean and Fleischer is last. As they head to the turn, 400 metres out, Lust Classique got away from the north. Regencia hard ridden now. Miss Tesla starting to make ground with My Fabulous Star further back, Sweet Delight. And then Tinakadua around the turn. Lust Classique at the 200 metre mark in front. But My Fabulous Star and Miss Tesla coming quickly. Oh, she's hit the lead, Miss Tesla at the 150. My Fabulous Star going with her. Miss Tesla in front, ducking in. Hall using hands and heels. Now he pulls the whip. My Fabulous Star on the inside, fighting back. They hit the line. Miss Tesla. Miss Tesla's beaten My Fabulous Star, but they did bump a couple of times in the straight. Third in Sweet Delight. Then Fleischer, who made ground. Tinakadua back behind it. Lust Classique, Cornwall Queen. Then from the north, Regencia and Blazer Carno last in. Waiting on the number to be semaphored is a photo. It looks as, and Miss Tesla's got it.
Academy Bow comes to its position now. Lord Eminence, the inside runner. Stalls are back and they're off and running now. And Reindeer Rock and New Kingston out towards the centre first to break the line. No one keen to lead. Lord Foster's up outside them, and Mariner's Choice and also Lord Eminence are starting to push through. When they settle now, Reindeer Rock a little wide, goes up to have its neck just in front. Mariner's Choice almost on terms back near the inside. Lord Foster third around New Kingston, Lord Eminence, and further back Trista Sentry. Then Laser 2 further back in the race, then Academy Bow. Followed over on the inside by Arden Street, and then getting back now is Shane's Castle. Further back Calligraphy and Cargo Limit. Coming down the straight, they canter down the straight here with about 950 to run. And little between them here, and up on the outside, Trista Sentry now. Charles lets it stride. It moves around the outside with a lap to go. Trista Sentry clears them now to lead Mariner's Choice, Lord Foster. Reindeer Rock went back fourth the middle, about 2 or 3 Lord Eminence. New Kingston outside it, 3 further back in the race. Laser 2, then to Academy Bow. Arden Street the fence, 1 further back Shane's Castle. Calligraphy the inside, and 3 to Cargo Limit. They start to spread right out now down the side at the 1500 metre mark. Trista Sentry, 1.5 Lord Foster, a length further back Mariner's Choice third. 2 further back Reindeer Rock, 1 to Lord Eminence, a half New Kingston. 3 further back just off midfield is the favourite running 7th Laser, then Academy Bow. Arden Street the fence, 1 then to Calligraphy. Shane's Castle outside it, and 2 last of all around the bottom turn at the 1250 metre mark is Cargo Limit. First to last, a good 18 lengths into the back now, and it's Trista Sentry putting on a reasonable speed. 2.5 in front of Lord Foster. 3 further back Mariner's Choice, 1.5 Reindeer Rock 4th, a length further back Lord Eminence running 5th. New Kingston outside it, 3 further back Arden Street on the inside of Laser, 2 then Calligraphy. On the outside of it, Academy Bow, and they're followed further back, now pull to the outside Shane's Castle, and 2 to Cargo Limit last of all. Off the turn at the 850, Trista Sentry, 1 in front now from Lord Foster. They got 3 lengths, Mariner's Choice, a length and a half Reindeer Rock, then New Kingston, Lord Eminence, a good gap to Laser. Got a fair bit of ground to make up. He's 8 off them and hard ridden at the moment, Laser. Further back Arden Street, Academy Bow and Calligraphy. The leader at the 600 metre mark, Trista Sentry. He's a neck in front of Lord Foster. Mariner's Choice Choice out to the clear. Now goes up third with him, New Kingston. 2 further back, Lord Eminence, and on the outside, Laser. He's still starting to make a bit of ground. Lord Eminence just in front of him. Then Academy Bowen further back. Cargo Limit went to the fence. Up to the bend they race. Trista Sentry under enormous pressure, being tackled by Mariner's Choice and New Kingston. Lord Foster back with those from further back than Lord Eminence when they turn, and Laser peeling to the outside, but New Kingston hit the front from Mariner's Choice. 200 to go. Down the outside, Laser coming home well. New Kingston a length in front of Mariner's Choice. Trista Sentry, Laser out wider with Shane Castle, but it's New Kingston in front. New Kingston scores about 3/4 to Laser. Little in it for third. Mariner's Choice are out wider Shane's Castle. Then Trista Sentry followed further back in the race by Lord Eminence. Lord Foster behind those from Calligraphy, a Gap Academy Bow. Well back was Cargo Limit just coming in Arden Street. With it is Reindeer Rock. Number 12. Number 12. Now Swayze to go up. Gallaty is ready out there. On the outside of it is Solid Wood. Swayze coming forward. Major Tom the outside. Lombarda Boy is ready. Set to go. 1,000 the dash. Stalls are back, they're off and running now. Centaurs are a little bit slow into stride, and from the outside, Solid Wood out quickly with Major Tom and Tehua Khan. Near the inside, Kukal railing up on the inside now of Spear Gun. 2 further back, Swayze, Lambada Boy, Fighter Bay. Further back then, Centaurs are followed by Gallaty. Well back, Pyramid Boy and Sabre Suit. Kukal went up on the inside to lead now from Solid Wood. A length further back, Major Tom third. On the outside of Spear Gun, fourth the middle. Swayze defence, 1.5 Tehua Khan, Fighter Bay, Lambada Boy the rail. Then further back in the race came Gallaty on the outside of Centaurs as they bunch up in a gap. Pyramid Boy, Sabre Suit. Kukal just led Solid Wood up to the turn now from just behind those. Swayze waiting for the run. He's about to get the gap now, and further back in the race Tehua Khan. There's a run now for Swayze when they turn. Kukal in front. After him Solid Wood down the outside now with the late runners Tehua Khan. Solid Wood getting out a little wide. Tehua Khan and Fighter Bay and Lambada Boy getting runs through. Great go Lambada Boy the inside and Fighter Bay. Lambada Boy got the late run to win from either Fighter Bay or Tehua Khan. Back on the inside, Kukal. Solid Wood right on the heels, so too is Centaurs, followed further back by Gallaty. Then came Spear Gun, a gap to Swayze. He had his chance in the turn. Well back, Pyramid Boy, Sabre Suit, and near the tail is Major Tom. 8 in the frame, Lambada Boy. Got the run through, number 8. This is the last for the day. The night action starts at 7:40 this evening. Set for the last. Racing. Georgia Mist and Tycoon Princess have jumped away okay. Yaboa getting back after the start with Clay Shot. Georgia Mist and Manhattan Von going fast and pushing up now. Jerome Jerenovic running third from Jewel Strike. Mancini's Magic, Tycoon Princess, Regala. Clay Shot, Quincy Love further back in the race. Cairns Love and 2 further back. Then came Caltegra. Last of all, Yaboa. Up on the inside, Manhattan Von about a head in front now from Georgia Mist. 2.5 further back. Jerome Jerenovic on the inside of Jewel Strike. Mancini's Magic 3 out and Tycoon Princess 4 out. Jerome Jerenovic lost some ground from Clay Shove, and on the outside then running on fairly Cairns Love. Manhattan Von the leader up before the turn, about a half in front now from Georgia Mist, and on the outside Mancini's Magic. Cairns Love pulling out wide with Tycoon Princess. Georgia Mist under pressure, dropping out now, and Tycoon Princess has raced to Manhattan Von. Then came Cairns Love on the outside from Mancini's Magic. Oh, it's running in badly, Tycoon Princess. Cairns Love grabs it out wide. Cairns Love takes the lead, and Cairns Love gets home to win. Scores 3/4 to Tycoon Princess. Third home Mancini's Magic. He was badly hampered in the straight by the second horse. It's in a photo actually for third, Mancini's Magic, and on the inside Manhattan Von. Then Jewel Strike, Clay Shot. Yaboa picked up a few. Georgia Mist dropped out from the turn. Caltegra well back, and with it would have been Regala, and Jerome Jerenovic lost ground before the turn. Cairns Love a bit too strong here, number 3. And Newshawk